Hey guys, welcome back. Joy of Resin, yada yada. Okay, okay, temperature's okay. All right, so we have clear, we have green with shitload of sparkles, and we have black and green mixed together, which did not degas properly in the vacuum chamber. So thankfully that's just going to be like a detail layer. I am heating that up way too much, which means I got to work. Yeah, that's making me nervous. Kind of quickly. All right, so let's just start with a little bit of this black right here. Where'd it go? Where'd I put... What the... I just cleaned that. Where did it... Schmurf. Okay, there we go. That now has a nice capping layer. Thank you. No, thank you. And off you go. Thank you for your service. All right, so now we are doing a lot of moss work. I did finally clean up my workstation a little bit, so yet to do. All right, we're gonna throw in some green. And then start shoving in some moss. Because what goes better with pine cones than moss, right? Right? Sorry. All right, I need a stick. All right. Putting the resin down first, then adding the moss helps reduce air pockets along the sides and in the main body, because the resin doesn't have to try to seep in everywhere. It just gets pushed out. Right. A little bit more and a little bit more. Right. I need you to quit running away from me like that. Okay, so since moss, there will be floating. Since floating, there will be a need to finish. So, teeny tiny little gap at the bottom. Don't start with me. See what I mean about floating? So, we leave a gap for a capping layer. Oh, you are sticking all the way up, aren't you? Little shit. All right, there we go. All right, now to deal with our orbs and dragon. Okay, dragon egg is getting gray moss since... Okay, let me go ahead and pour some of this resin off so it's not all concentrated, and it will slow down the thermodynamic process. Let's do the same with our green so we can have the same result. I have a brand new turtle flower succulent mold, which needs to be sprayed with alcohol before I pour. And start there. Okay, so we have dragon. Throw in some obsidian chips. Throw in some white marble chips. Grab our stick, push it all around. I think it is perfectly appropriate for an obsidian drake to have a bed of obsidian and marble, and then moss. And then we just shove that down in there. Okay. We're doing on camera angles, looking pretty good. Motherfucker, and it bounced all the way back there. I'm never getting that back. All right. And then again, leave a little bit of room for a capping layer on our last pour for this piece. Squish, squish, squish. There we go. Okie dokie. All right, all right. Turtle, you can move a little bit. All right, so for the white drake, we have that. Well, we have a little ring. Because I thought, well, I found it at work. And I thought to myself, self says I, why not bury a nice jewel in our dragon bed? Because dragons do be loving some jewels. And getting moss everywhere. Dragons don't like getting moss everywhere, but I tend to get moss everywhere. Okay. All right. I'm getting there. Come on now. All right. My apron is now covered in moss, as happens. All right. So we have a moss bed with a nice jewel sitting beside the dragon. Should give a nice little contrast. I'm going to add some of this green with sparkles. And then more clear. Poke around a little bit. Get all the moss submerged. Help release air bubbles. Okay. Where did I put those flowers I just saw? Sure. Bee. We have a bee. We have a dead bee. Poor guy. Alright, just gonna throw in some flowers for him to pollinate eternally, in perpetuity. Oof, that's a big one. And splat. Alright, let's try to move some stuff around, get a nice little bit of coverage. Alright, well, looks like it's fully covered. I guess I should have waited to put in the big one. Too late now. Okay, swirl. As I said, more moss. This is a mossy piece. This is a mossy kind of day. All right. I'm going to leave this one here at this level, and then we will add more on our next pour day. Probably tomorrow. Time will tell. All right. It's warm, but it's not flash curing, so I'll take the win. Okay. Let's spread that around a little bit. I don't think I'm not going to fill that up because I have other pieces I want to work on. Oh, move, move, move. Okay, so I did finally clean up my workstation as previously stated. In doing so, I found a bunch of feathers. In finding those feathers, I decided to make some feather daggers. So we're going to throw a stripe of clear. Right, I dropped the other one, so. All right, so we just have some random feathers from the neighborhood and some little chips of amethyst. Then we finish them off with the black. That black is probably going to hide a lot of detail, but might end up with a pretty cool surface look. And then we'll do green on this side. Always keep in mind, guys, that resin with mica powder mixed in cures slower than clear resin or resin mixed with dye. That's why this one is congealing slower than the other ones did. It's giving me a little bit more work time. So if you have to choose between what you're going to mix first, what you're going to pour first, etc., just keep that in mind. You'll just have a longer runtime with the mica. So I've just got some left over. I'm going to spray that first. All right. I think I have just enough left to start this one. Okay, so larger skull piece, couple of chips of amethyst in the head. Ah! Do not follow your brother. Hold, please. I want to go ahead and spray these with alcohol before the resin cures anymore. All right. So now that we have that, we have one of the skulls I previously made. I did this with the cheap resin that bubbled really badly and just looks awful. So I'm going to set it inside the larger skull like this. Let that cure. And then fill it up with clear to hide the bubbles and give it a cool skull within a skull effect kind of a thing. So yeah, that's it for now, it for today, unless I decide to come back tonight, which I've been doing lately. So without further ado, I will let you guys go and I don't know, do something. See you guys.